Here's an inside look at Spokane's newest homeless shelter. The shelter on East Trent will open next week to up to 40 people initially. Once everything is set up, between 150 and 250 beds will be available every night. The shelter will open Tuesday after the Labor Day holiday.
It's not fully open just yet. They still have a lot to do. The Trent shelter is just east of the Spokane Community College and north of the Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Our Bronte Sorotsky is live from inside the shelter to show us the new place. Bronte.
Well, Aaron, right now I'm inside one of the areas where people will be able to stay while they're staying here at the Trent shelter. Now, here are some of the beds that have been set up. There's still a lot that needs to be set up here. You can see they're missing some pillows, and everything should be set up, though, by Tuesday when things are set to open. Earlier today, when Mayor Woodward spoke about this new shelter, she said it wasn't the only solution the city was looking at when it comes to the city's homelessness. And she says that there is still more work to be done.
This isn't the only option for them.
But this is the city's latest way to address Spokane's homeless population. The new shelter on Trent will officially open Tuesday. Woodward says this is not a direct response to people living at Camp Hope, but says that eventually people living there will need to leave.
Well, the expectation from Commerce, who's providing the funds to move individuals off that encampment, is to move everyone at some point out of the encampment. I mean, that's what these funds are for. So we haven't been given a deadline.
But Woodward says eventually it will have to end. The new shelter will have amenities like on-site restroom and laundry facilities, but those aren't ready yet. They're waiting on funding from the Department of Commerce.
Well, that is part of the Commerce funding we're waiting to hear about, because that next level of funding would allow us to build those, and then also the restroom facilities and laundry facilities. That would be inside. Until
then, there are porta potties outside for people to use. As far as other amenities go, people staying in the shelter will be organized into areas separated for men, women, and members of the LGBTQ community. Children will not be staying at the shelters. To get people to this new shelter, the Guardians, the group that will be operating the shelter, will be transporting people from around the city, including Camp Hope, to the Trent shelter. Eventually, the facility will have case managers to help people staying at the shelter eventually exit homelessness.
So case managers will be able to interview individuals who are staying at this shelter and determine from those interviews and conversations what kind of connection to services they need.
Needs like substance abuse treatment, mental health services, or job training. Now, as far as how many people will be here when the shelter opens, that number remains unclear. But 4 News Now plans to be here Tuesday when it opens and will keep you updated. Reporting live in Spokane, Bronte Sorotsky, 4 News Now.